I told you don't ask me that question. I told you before I came and sat on this couch, we wasn't talking about that. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave.
Hey y'all, it's me, Jess, and I'm here with
KP. And welcome to our podcast.
our podcast.
Kicking it with Jess and KP.
Period. We here for the smoke side.
I heard they want the tea. They want to worry thing.
They want the tea, baby. I feel like people just want to know who the girl KP is. Like,
What they
who
wanna
is
know?
this business partner? Who is Zoe Pepe?
Who is she? What they want to know?
Who is that? Like, let the people know.
That girl.
Who is KP?
That girl.
Period.
She's just that girl.
And that's on period.
And that's that. What else more is there to say? No, I don't really know what to say besides I'm that girl. Like, I'm just that girl.
I feel like so many like single moms like approach me and say how much of an inspiration, just following you on social media, saying how much of an inspiration you are to them.
Okay.
Like, do you feel like that is a big part of who you are, just being a mom?
Mm-hmm.
And like, what inspires you to like show up for your kids? And like, I feel like one person in particular, she said like, I looked at her and I was like, dang, if she can do this, and she did it big, like if she can do it, I can do something like that. So like, how does that make you feel? Like, I know answering the question like, who is KP, hard. So let's just talk about what other people see you as.
No, I like that. Okay. Wow. So no, that's good to be an inspiration. But so long story short, I'm gonna try to make a long story short.
Okay.
Anyway. Doing
You know how we do.
yes, and I'm saying this because you said like single mom. So that's one of those things that's like a sensitive topic for me because it's how I define being a single mother as opposed to someone else that may say they're a single mom.
Okay.
Some people say they're a single mom because they're just not with the child's father or whatever. For me, I'll get to how I became a single mom.
Okay.
So pandemic year was what, 2020? So 2020, when the world shut down, I just started saving like crazy. Like, I didn't realize how much money I was spending because we was having fun. We could do whatever. But when everything stopped, everything shut down, I just started saving like crazy. I'm like, what is going on, girl? Like, why am I saving? Why am I saving? Like, not why am I saving? I knew like why we couldn't do anything.
Yes.
And I've always been really, really good with money, but I just like got crazy with it. Just was saving. So fast forward to September of 2020, my son's father passed away. And I was like, back to me saving. I'm like, I felt like I was preparing something. It was preparing me for something. I didn't think it was going to be that though.
Yes. Wow.
So when he passed in 2020, it was like, oh shit, this is for real. Like, because I do have two children. I have an 18-year-old daughter and I have an 8-year-old son. He is not my daughter's biological father, but he's been in her life since she was 9 months, I can think. So he was a father to her as well. So we were together for a very long time, years. We was not together like at the time of his passing, but we were co-parenting. Him and my son was really, 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 really close. So when this happened, that's when I felt like, okay, I'm a single mom now because I single-handedly have to take care of these children on my own. And it hit different when he was gone because it was like, this is for real. I don't have anybody. I mean, I have family, of course, but I'm that person. They strictly can only rely on me now. So I'm like, dang, is this what I was, saving up for? So as time went on, I started thinking, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Because I need something solid in place. And, that led to a lot of conversations. And then that's kind of like what got me here.
Okay.
I knew that my children was going to need me at another level.
Yes.
So
I love it.
that's what got me here. And that's how I was saying, like, that's how I define. That's what me being a single mom is for me, because even when we weren't together, I still never considered myself a single mom or a single parent, because he
was there.
He was there.
Yes.
So
that's a blessing.
yes, for sure. So that's how I became a single mom, and that is how that's what basically got me here. I was like, yeah, I got to boss up, because
Period.
my babies need me. So yes.
That's so inspiring though, because some people they don't boss up. You get what I'm saying? They allow circumstances and situations like that to like take them down, take them under.
Yes.
So you know, just that grit and like that grind and just like, you know, just being motivated by your children. You know, that made you want to step up and boss up.
Yes.
And look what you done did here.
I know. I be looking back at it too sometimes. Like, dang, I really did all of that. Even still now, like it's hard. It's hard, and I be like, dang, I'm really doing this by myself. By myself.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You inspire me.
Thank you. You inspire me too.
Because I be like, it's no excuse. Listen, Keona, she gets up at 5 a.m., go to the gym.
4:30.
Listen,
I get up at 4:30 every morning.
Go to the gym. By the time she get back in the house, starting her day, I'm just waking up. Actually, I'm not even just waking up. I'm still probably just turning over. You are one of the most disciplined people I know. Seriously, like how did you get that way? Like, why are you that way? And like, what is a day like for KP? Like, what is a day like for you?
Just in case you didn't know, Kicking It with Jess and KP is produced right here at the Beauty Hub podcast studio.
If you want to get started with your very own podcast, we have the space and equipment to make it happen. Yeah. So look for more information in the show notes on how you can start your podcast at the Beauty Hub today.
Back to the show.
That is interesting, because that is a question I get a lot. How are you so disciplined? Did you come from a military family? You have a military background. How are you so structured? I did not come from a military background. My parents was not like that.
Wow.
I think I got like that because I wanted different. My upbringing was different. We moved a lot. And there's no shade to my parents or anything.
Yeah.
But we just moved a lot. We wasn't stable all the time. And I knew that I wanted something different. This is before kids or anything came into play, because that wasn't a part of my plans.
Wow.
But I knew that I was just like, I want something different. I can't function when things are chaotic and when it's not in order. So I think that that's kind of like just became my thing. So you said, what is a day like for me? So I get up at 4:30 in the morning every single day, every day. I am at the gym at 5 every day. I go back home. I take my son to school or to the bus stop at 7, and then my day starts from there.
Wow.
Every day.
Wow.
Yes. I don't know how I became this.
When I grew up.
I'm very disciplined. Also, and sometimes it's like a gift and a curse though, because if something throws my day off, it's like I go into a panic. Like, this didn't go as planned. This wasn't supposed to be this way. This has to happen at 8 o'clock. This had to happen at 9. This is 10 and 11. And if I'm 5 or 10 minutes off of that, it's like, oh, hell no. Like, what's about to So, through therapy. I had worked on that. Yes, I seized the lady. And I've worked on that. So I'm like, it's okay. It's okay when things go off course. Like, it's supposed to be that way. So I've gotten a lot better with that. Still very disciplined. But yeah, it's just a part of me. It's a part of who I am.
I love it.
Thank you. Yes.
It's so good. Wow. You. So I don't know if people know, but people know that you're a full-time entrepreneur now. But you also you have a full-time corporate job.
I do. Yes, I do. I still have a full-time job. I do utilization management. I won't say for who. This is
Now you don't get that tea. That's none of your business.
Yes, but yes, I still do work a full-time job, and I remember when we completed the build out of the Beauty Hub, and I said to you, I said, Jess, I'm giving myself 2 years, and I'm out. 2 years, and 2025, we are entering year 2.
Yeah.
So this is my out.
Yeah.
I gotta make my exit. But I feel good about it. I've learned a lot in these 2 years, and I'm ready. It's nothing against 9 to 5, the corporate world, anything like that. And it's funny because prior to me getting into not even just the Beauty Hub, but just wanting, you know, to jump into entrepreneurship and owning a business, all the things that I've learned, I was like, oh no, I'm good with, you know, I like my schedule. I was fine with it. But when I got into it and I'm like, okay, I don't need no schedule. I need to be flexible. I need to move. I need to do things the way that I want to do them. So I was like, I gotta structure my life differently. I need to make a plan so I can exit. And you was like, and I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah.
And you have. Yeah. So thank you.
I was scared at first though. I'm like, no, you hold on to it as long as you can. That full time.
Yes.
I'm telling you, ain't nothing like what you getting. You know, entrepreneur, it can be up and down.
Yes.
You don't know. Sometimes
Yes,
you might can pay yourself this week, you might can't.
Right.
But you know, I'm always going to hold you to
and
that. But I was
that.
scared at first, like, oh my gosh, like 2 years. No, holding on to your job a little bit longer.
Yes. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't just going to like just up and quit.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I feel like a lot of people just tend to think like when you get into this, it's just money. It doesn't work like that, especially when you're doing it the right way.
That part.
But I learned a lot in the corporate world that I was able to bring into this space.
Gosh.
You know, so had I not had that experience or still getting that experience, I probably would have lacked in a lot of other areas of it. So I am appreciative of it. But you kind of know when it's time, and I've been feeling those nudges. You know, I talk to you about it all the time. I don't have those conversations with a lot of people because I do feel like people will be like, oh, don't get da. But I'm confident and I know that I can do this, you know, and be prepared for the ups and downs because it's not all. It ain't all glitz and glam.
Absolutely.
It's not. But I feel like people definitely get that misconception that you own a business, you this, you that. Why you work? Why you doing this? Why you doing this? Because I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it the right way and with the right person.
Yes.
But
and I think
trust me,
the fear was more so with me. It was just like, oh my gosh, like not what if we fail, because I knew that we weren't going to fail. You know, I knew that this was going to be big and, you know, go all the way. But it was just like, well, what if I don't do something and make the Beauty Hub enough money and then she done quit her job and oh my goodness, I'm about to have a heart attack. Like, no, hold on to it. No. The fear was more like, it was with me. It wasn't ever like thinking like, you couldn't do this, because I know that you can. And I know that one thing, you going to write everything down, you going to plan. Like, it's so funny. Like, I just love our business partnership. It just works. You know, like.
It's like that balance.
It was such a perfect balance. Like, we be in meetings. I don't be writing nothing down, making mental notes. Keona writes everything down, y'all. Everything. She can go back to last year and see.
And see, that's when these jobs come into place.
I know,
learning,
I love it.
you know, learning. Because
that
a lot of those things came with the job. And that's probably another reason why I'm so prompt all the time, having a schedule, a work schedule, where now I don't. It's like I could just come and go as I please. You on my time, you know? That's not always a good thing. Right. But another thing is that I don't like feeling like I'm rushing.
Okay.
I don't like to feel like I'm rushing. I don't like to feel like I don't want to just jump straight into something. I like to ease into my day. So that's another reason why I wake up early and I kind of like try to plan my day out.
Yes.
But speaking of that, because like you said, I've been in the corporate world for 10 years. Like, what made you trust that this was going to work?
I feel, and we talked about this before, but I really feel like it's been over 15 years now, I think, for us.
Yes.
But over those 15 years, that was God allowing us the opportunity to learn each other. To I feel like he preserved our friendship, and it that word that you use, ease, like it was with ease. Like it went from just client to friend, you know, to family, you know, to business partner. And that was an opportunity for us to find out things about each other. Like I knew that you didn't play about your money, that you paid your bills on time.
Didn't play about my credit, none of those things.
You didn't play about your credit.
And those were the conversations that we would just have sitting in the chair. Yes, and that's so funny.
That whole time, I really feel like that was God just like
preparing both of
us, setting that up. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that you were a saver. You know, I just learned those things about you over time, and you didn't play about me. Like,
and still don't. Got that?
I knew that you would have my back. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that I would have yours.
Absolutely.
You know, we showed up for each other.
Yes.
So, like, without even this thought being in our head that we were going to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, it was just so strategic. I was really intentional about that. So, by the time you came to me, and
it was already a thought of yours. A thought we didn't even know that. It
was like
I'm sure a lot. Right.
It like, why wouldn't I? Like, why wouldn't I be in business with you?
It was so funny how it happened. It was just like, I've been thinking about this, and
what
do you think?
And I was
crazy. It was so crazy. You was like, what? You was thinking? I was thinking about that, and it just happened from there. So
yes, it's just crazy. And I feel like, because we, you know, talk about amongst each other, you know, people come to us all the time and ask us, you know, oh, they see what we doing, they want to invest, they want to, you know, see how they can get in, and it's just like, from that point on, the watching begins for me. I start looking at this person and looking at how they handle people, not even just money, how they talk to people, how they handle people, how they handle their business relationships, how they handle their finances or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That clock starts for me there. So by the time we really ready to, like, you know, get in bed with you, I know.
No, yes. Like, and that's so funny you mentioned that, because I would come and get my hair done. I'd be like, I just love it here at the House of Bombshell, and I want to be a part of this, and can you hire me? Like, I was trying to find a job so bad, y'all. She was like, Keona, I cannot afford you.
No, I can't.
Girl, I be at the front desk. I just love the sisterhood there. Yes. I love watching you build a team. Yeah. Just watching you over the years as a businesswoman and just everything that you was doing. And I just loved it. And I just was like, this is beautiful. Like, how can I become a part of this? And little did we know.
I know. Something bigger
was in place.
That's crazy.
That is amazing.
Because, you know, people say, because, you know, I always be like, that's it. From the House of Bombshell, I kind of learned, like, I'm not hiring friends. I'm not hiring family. Like, just from that experience. And it's just like, you know, a couple people ask, like, well, how do you feel about, you know, having a friend and doing this with a friend? I'm like, it's a difference. It's a difference in a friend working for you and a friend investing and
doing this together. Like, you didn't hire me to do this. Yes. No.
It's a major difference.
I agree because, I mean, and no shade to any of my friends. And we are friends.
Yes, we definitely friends.
We are definitely friends, and we are friends that became family.
Yes.
But even with doing what we doing now, I feel the same way.
Yes.
Like, I wouldn't even want to tarnish those friendships or even risk, you know, what could possibly go wrong. So I'm thankful for you know, the way things played out.
Another thing I was thinking about that I feel like we got the opportunity to do over that time span before the Beauty Hub was just respecting one another.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just respect. Like, it's just certain things that when I hear certain people's stories about...
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
And I'd be like, thank you, God. Like, we've never had a conflict or anything. And I feel like we communicate
very well.
Very well.
It's the respect.
Yes.
It's the respect. At the end of the day, it's like a marriage. It's like a marriage at the end of the day. Honesty, integrity, respect, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Communication.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And not even being loyal to each other, but being loyal to the vision. You get what I'm saying? So it's been great. And you know, this kicking it with Jess and KP, but people needed to know who KP was.
Well, y'all got what y'all needed.
But one last thing, is the girl single?
Girl. Didn't I tell you we weren't going to talk about that? I am.
Ooh,
I am single.
I know the DMs be going crazy.
It do, but the dating pool is so pissy.
Got pee in it.
And real bad.
What is it going to take? Like what is it going to take for? What do a guy got to do? Knock
For
your
me,
socks off, I know, but
for me, yeah, and because I've had real love, you know, I've been in real relationships. I've been treated. I know how I'm supposed to be treated. Period. I know what I deserve.
Period.
But what I've seen is like the inconsistency. I can't get with it.
Okay.
I've heard from men that, you know, I'm intimidating.
Okay. I can see that.
I've heard from men that I am intimidating. I don't be playing.
Yo, it's so
I don't
funny.
be playing, but I don't be playing, but I'm looking forward to it. No, you can't. You're not gonna play with me like that.
Yeah.
Don't even try. But I would like to be what they call exclusively dating. I do have my eye on somebody. I do. But I'm not rushing things, you know. Okay. I want it to just happen organically, yes, for sure. Especially because I have children, I have to protect them in this.
Absolutely.
But it's funny because my son, I think he is like ready for me to be in a relationship.
That's so funny.
Yes, I feel like he is because of the questions that he asks all the time. He asks me things about marriage, and it get a little heavy with him. But yes, to answer that question, I am single.
Y'all hear that? I know that's what the guys that's watching. I know that's what all y'all wanted to know, and I'm glad y'all had to wait to the end of the episode to get that.
Yeah, but don't jump in my DM because I will ignore you. Like no,
left on red. It might not even get open.
It probably won't. But I don't know what you have to do. You just got to be him because I'm her. So you just got to be him.
Period.
And that's just how that's going to have to go.
Love it.
So this was fun.
This was fun. I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm excited.
So I do have one question for you though.
Okay.
What is like the most with us doing business together? Like what's your funniest moment or memory or yes, what is your funniest moment of us in this all together? And then I'm gonna tell you mine. If yours don't end up being the same thing, real quick.
The fun. I feel like the funniest moment. I feel like it's been a lot. It's so funny. It's been a lot. But one of the funniest was when we thought we had our blueprint.
That was mine. Okay. All right. So yes, that was mine. We had.
Yeah.
This has been an adventure. We would talk about that on another episode. Yes. But yes, I wanted to know because it's been interesting, but it's been fun, and I love you.
I love you too. I love you, yes. Y'all. That's just kicking it with Jess and KP. I hope y'all enjoyed. Yes. And come on back and see us.
I hope y'all got the tea y'all wanted because you ain't getting no more. So. Bye.
Bye.
Perfect. We have 4 minutes left until we at 30. So I think y'all did really good.
Oh, good.
Y'all did really good.
Okay.
I'm sitting here as a person in an audience. So only thing I would say is, can you give me something like, even if it's at the end, like, what is this going to be about?
Yes.
Continuing on. What can I expect?
Okay.
Maybe even an invitation to say, what do y'all want to hear? Like,
Okay.
do y'all want to hear certain things? If y'all do, like, throw it in the comments or
Oh, I like that.
throw it in our whatever you can put it on or whatever. So maybe like, what can I expect moving forward in this podcast, and then how can I engage?
Okay. Yeah.
So will we be like talking to each other about that, or you want to just like talk to the camera?
So that was so fun. So this is Kicking It with Jess and KP. We just gonna be here. We're gonna be having a good time. We're gonna talk about some people.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about business, love. We're gonna
Yes.
talk about whatever else we're gonna talk about. Like that.
Okay.
And
yes.
then and we want to hear from y'all. So if y'all have any questions y'all want to ask us, shoot it in our comments or however you want to say it. It don't have to be exactly how I'm saying it, but something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
So we just pick back up with this was fine.
I'm gonna put this in and probably end it, or if y'all want, start right here and then end it off again. So I'll have 2 ending options.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So go for it.
Me.
Sure.
Yeah, you was finishing up. This was fun.
This was real
This
fun.
was really fun,
This was
so
really fun.
I'm looking forward to doing this again.
I'm looking forward to doing it again too. I can't wait. I
So-
can't wait.
We need to have some guests on here. What do the people want to know? What do y'all want to see? What?
Yes.
What do y'all want to see?
I'm like, I don't know. Help me.
Right. So this was so fun. Like, so I'm looking forward to more of these conversations.
Okay.
I thank y'all for watching.
Okay.
We just, like you said, we just kicking it.
Okay.
Having a good time, and you're gonna see more of this. You're gonna see more discussions with me.
Who want to come
Yes.
kick it with us?
Yes, I love that.
Come kick it with us, or whatever. Or what do y'all want to know about us?
Yes.
We're 2 business owners.
Well, we just said that. I feel like everybody take us so serious all the time.
So
like
serious.
y'all, like we gonna kick it. We gonna have fun. We gonna be laid back. What do y'all want to know?
Say that.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
say all that.
Say that.
Okay.
Right, and just throw it in the comments or whatever. And we look forward to seeing y'all next time.
Yes.
I feel like everybody just take us so serious all the time,
So
but y'all don't know we have
serious.
so much fun. We really be kicking it. So
We have a time, y'all.
yes, we gonna do this again. So what would y'all like to see? What would you like to know? Who would like to come and kick it with us?
Ooh.
I think that'll be fun. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about all the things. Business,
Okay.
love,
Dating.
dating, marriage, perhaps. Yes.
Yes, everything.
Kids.
That part. The fun, the ups, the downs.
The ups, the downs.
The behind the scenes. I feel like everybody try to beautify this thing and not really
Entrepreneurship.
talk about the parts that y'all don't see. So,
Yes.
we're going to have some guests on here that's going to want to talk about it. Come and kick it with us.
Yes.
Sound
Bye.
good? Bye.